Hello, Aki here again. Welcome back to FTB Unhinged. We're still waiting for this damn gate. Unbelievable. I'm going to change this around actually. I just wanted to explain to you what I was going to do on camera. Now, if you've been watching Direwolf's Forgecraft channel, you'll see that CPW has been doing some awesome stuff with Railcraft, made a quarry. And I thought, Railcraft's something I've not used myself for such a long time. So I'm going to change this and I'm going to use Railcraft to do the routing. So I'm going to I've got a gate here. This gate and pipe wire and diamond pipes will all come in handy at some point, so I'm not wasting any of this. But what I am going to do is I'm going to make something completely different for this setup and not use this at all, which is should be fun. Should be fun. This. Let's see how it works. So I'm not going to need any of the pipes. I'm not going to need the redstone engine. What I'm going to need is a hopper there, and then what's called a item loader, and then some train track, and then we need item unloaders. So that's going to want to come up one. Train will want to come up one. Some item unloaders along here, which will load into the barrels, which will then be able to feed wherever you want. The only problem will make them if the barrels get too full. If these ones get too full, so I have to keep a little eye on that. So let's have a quick look at that. So this is not going according towards, well, it kind of is. It's automatic tree farm still, but just a different way of doing it. So what we're looking at here is a couple of things we need is item loader. That's how we make an item loader. It's this detector, some cobble, and a hopper. The hoppers are quite expensive in this, of course, but it's not a big deal. Detector is just wood around a pressure plate, which is really cheap. That's nice. So let's make one of them. In fact, we're probably going to need 4 of these. So let's make 4 of these. 2, 3, 4. And then some wood. I guess there's 4 detectors. And then what was it again? It was a hopper, some cobblestone. So we're going to have to use quite a few hoppers in this. So I've already got some hoppers. I've got 1, 2. I've got some downstairs. Well, have I got any spare ones made already? I have not. So let's borrow one from down here until we know where we need them. Well, we need one there still. We need one there. So there's one hopper. There's one already behind there. That's okay. We'll need 4. So I need 5 in total, so I might as well make them. Let's see how many iron plates I've got. I brought my wooden chests from the hollow hill, so I've got plenty of wooden chests. Need one more though. 5 of them, and was it? Oops, was it the? It's the wrench we need. Okay, so it's not the hammer, it's the wrench. So there's the wrench, and how many iron plates have I got? I've got 20. Look at that. It's like I planned it. No, it isn't. I can't count. It's not like I planned it at all. I'll make 4 for now. What's going on? It's like I didn't plan it at all. 2, 3, 4. We'll make the next one in a bit. So our first hopper then, item loader is cobble. What the hell am I doing? Cobble, hopper, one of them. Item loader. Yep, that's the one that we want. So item loader, and then if we swap them around, I guess our item unloaders. We're going to need 3 of. We're going to need 1 on top of each of the barrels there. So 1 for oak plank, 1 for oak logs, 1 for apples, 1 for saplings. So I'm just going to make. I'll make all 3 of them. Let's make some more iron plates. So let's grab a bit of iron out of here. That should be enough. 8. Move our clockwork engine onto here. And then after that, because we're going to need the rolling machine anyway for some other stuff. So I could have maybe prepped some of this off camera, but I thought I'd show you my workings here. Can I pick that up? No. Can I pick you up or what? How does that even work? I'm a cock. Go in there. Okay, there we go. I'm sure there must have been an easier way of doing that than that. One easy way would be to sort out all this cobble, wouldn't it? Get out. And then I'm going to have loads to deal with here as well, so let's quickly get rid of them for now. They're in there, it's not showing on the front, that's weird. So barrel. They can go in there. So then what we're going to have here is these 3 item in loaders. We're going to go on top of these. 1, 2, 3. And we want 1 of each item. What's in these, they have a filter. I'm going to leave this all as it is, and I think it works. I want it to. So in that one, I want a log. In that one, I want an apple. And this one, I want a sapling. So that should put things into the right barrels, which is good. And there you go, and you can go back in there. So then I'm going to need a track that comes around here. This item loader is going to go there. We're going to keep that standard as well. So we need a hopper for there. We need some powered rail to go here, here, and here. I'm going to turn that, make that turn the corner. I hope I've got enough room there. I might not have enough room. I might have to bring it out a little bit. Well, I think this is going to work. So I'll get the bits ready to make the tracks, because that might take me a little bit of prep. And then we'll put the tracks together that I need. We'll see if this works. Okay, so I double checked what I need, and I think I'm ready to go. I need to remember to make some of these things, by the way. Maybe not the Trackman's one, but some of the forestry bags, really useful at this stage of the game. Especially when I've not got like golden bags of holding and stuff like that. I really need to make there's like a builder's one and a digger's one and a miner's one and stuff like that. That's 10 F7 off. I just got jumped by a creeper, stood right here, snuck up behind me, took me down to 1.5 hearts, so my armour saved my life. Blew a couple of cobble bits out, a couple of bits of wood, but did no damage, so I was very lucky. No, don't know where he came from. Going to F7, the only place in my entire base where he could have come from is, one is down the stairs there, but this is all lit right down to like level 11. And the only other place was that corner there. So he maybe spawned there and came up the stairs and got me. I'm going to do the hopper. So the hopper now is full, and this item loader is full. Now I'm going to put my view on that. My plan up there is I'm going to have the cobblestone structure pipe there with an iron gate on it, and the gate is going to, if there's items in this, it's going to put the signal on, which is going to stop the cart. So the cart will only work if this is empty, which is I think a nice little way of controlling that, which is quite nice. So what we need here, we need a couple of bits of track here. We need a thing called a boarding track, which is just wooden rail bed, pressure plate, redstone, some advanced rails. We need one of them there, and we need one at the end there as well. Then we need a couple of these things that are called holding tracks. Now a holding track can go both ways, a boarding track can only go one. So the boarding track will face this way, the one there will face towards me, so that'll keep sending the cart backwards and forwards. And these 2 holding tracks, they'll just hold it above these if it's got stuff to drop into them. And then really what the bit we need is some booster track. That'll be the bit in between. Nice and easy. Should be nice and easy. So the first what we need to make then is actually track. And to make a bit of track, standard rail. We can burn through some of the normal rail tracks we've got, which is an option because we have got quite a lot from the dungeon down there. We've got 64, 35. Could do that, but I want a bit more than that. So you can make them in a rolling machine. You get 8 if you use iron. I'm going to use 6 steel and get 16, might as well. So I'm going to use 6 mass steel ingots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. In the rolling machine over here. like so. Gets us our Railcraft tracks. Come on. That should do. That's going to make us them, and then once we've got them we can make the advanced tracks, which is redstone and gold, and I think we need 18 in total of these. Let's get some redstone, some gold, so we need 3 lots, so we don't need that many really of them, so 3, but well, we needed 8, we needed more than 8 anyway, so might as well do that. 1, 2, 3. So that's going to make us these things, and then what do we want? Pressure plates and wooden rail beds. Like wooden rail beds, you need wooden ties for. We've actually got some I've looked from chests, but I'll show you how you make them. To make them, you want some slabs and you want some buckets or bottles of creosote. Is the easiest way of doing it. Of course, we've got creosote from making coal coke in the coke oven, so I could make more of these, but I don't think I need any more actually. So I'm thinking I only need 3 here, so that should be okay. We need some more stone. We need some more pressure plates. We don't need a pressure plate there. We need 1 for there. We need 1 for there. So I need 1 more pressure plate. Let's grab some stone out of here. That's one of the useful reasons I have this making stone for me. You never know when you'll need a load. So up we come. So now, was it? And right, we're going to want boarding rack. You get 16 of these, so some of these will be able to use later on. I want 16 boarding tracks. Then I want holding track, which is just the other way around on them too. Okay, that's easy enough. Holding track, and then we want some booster rail, which is just that without the pressure plates. There we go, that's all the track we need. Very nice, and we're going to want 1 redstone torch. So I need a stick. Where's my sticks? My sticks are there. 1 redstone torch. I think we've got everything we need here now. Oh, we possibly have. Let's have a look. Oh, of course, this isn't going to work because that's full anyway. So for now, let's just put a bit of room into there. We'll start going through this wood pretty quick once it starts getting made into planks, of course, and getting running in the boiler there. Until it does, just need a bit of room, so that'll do. That gives us a bit of space in there. We'll upgrade these to the big barrels at some point as well, but for that you need dark iron, which I need a compressor for, because you need blocks of iron. Right, so what we want here then? We want a boarding track. And there's our first issue, it's placed it the wrong way, which I knew was going to happen. So luckily I've not smelted these crowbars down yet, so we use a crowbar for this. It's a Railcraft wrench, for want of a better word. And whack that with a crowbar, I'll turn it round. And then we're going to want booster track. Now, I wonder if there's going to be enough room here. What I'm going to do is I am going to try this. This might not work. Redstone torch there, and then a block on top of that. I don't think there's enough room there for the train, to be honest. No, there ain't going to be. So let's put the redstone torch down here, out of the way. Now you see that's powered that track, because it's powered the block under it. Oops. Pick up. I'm taking this a little bit slow because I haven't done this myself for ages, so I'm just making sure I'm doing it right. Booster track, and then I want a stone there, a booster track on top, and then I want boarding track there. No, that hasn't worked, has it? Okay, boarding track there, I didn't want boarding track anyway, I wanted holding tracks. So, right, I need to work out how to do this then. Let me brick camera again. What I need to happen here is for that to connect to that, and then I may have to move all these up a little bit. So I'll do it off camera and I'll be back. Okay, it wasn't really an issue at all. The problem was I was trying to make a booster track go around the corner. So I've grabbed a bit of normal track from downstairs there. Upstairs. Nephew's shouting at me. So I had to make a chest cart, which is unfortunate because I've smelted quite a few chest carts down. I've made one. Now will this even fit? Oh, I think it's going to work. So let's see. What that's doing there is that's collecting stuff out of that. There you go, look. So it's filling itself. As long as there's items in there, it's going to put things in. So it's dropping all them things out. It's just going to work. So I put the two holding tracks there, and I put the boarding track on the end. Made sure the boarding track's facing back this way. So that's empty. It's not coming back this way yet. You're going to wait till it's full? Don't you want it to wait till it's full? I when I tested this, I thought it just went when there was nothing in there. Oh, there it goes. It was just waiting. So it's cool. It's dropping wood into there. Nice and quick. What the hell? So I need to cover that bit of I need to cover that hole there. That's maybe all the other one got in then. Maybe it maybe path to me from the outside through that hole I've got in the floor there. So that's still putting wood into there, which is good. So how full's this guy? He's got quite a lot of bits in him, hasn't he? So we've got, see that unloads pretty quick, which is nice. Then once that's unloaded, we'll go to the next one. There you go, unloading the apples, unloading the saplings. Then when he's done, you're just going to go back and try again. And it'll just keep going backwards and forwards all the time, as long as there's, I mean, even if there isn't anything to do, I'll just keep going. Before I do anything else, let's clear up, let's cover up that hole there, so it's got creepers jumping in again. Creeper jumped down the hole there, look. Wonderful, we've got a little setup there now. So that's going to keep just taking wood out of there until that's empty. Nice and slow because of the hopper, but it's no problem. There we go, we've got an automated system using Railcraft just to be a bit different. And I think it works quite nice, so that's going to fill that up. So now, I think, do I want that XP enough? I don't care. Now I need to get some power into this sawmill, which is going to be the clockwork engine for a while. I need to turn a load of these logs into planks, fill that chest. So that is going to be a bit tedious. I might even make a Stirling engine, not sure yet. Or maybe a magmatic, yeah, I might make a magmatic engine, use a bit of lava, just to get us going. Right, so I'll cut the camera again, that bit's sorted. So there's the first part of the episode done. Little automated transfer system for the Steve's Cart Tree Farm to the Railcraft boiler using Railcraft. Wonderful. And I'll get that filled up, and then the second half of the episode, I'll show you some of that, and we'll probably make some IC2 machines, because that's what we finished on last time, of course. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I'm back, and I put my control onto here. So all I've got on here is cobblestone structure pipe. And I've used one of the iron gates I made. You just need an iron gate for this. You don't need a second conditional, but until I can actually make them a bit quicker, I'll change that for a normal gate at some point. And I've got, if inventory is empty, put the redstone signal on, which inventory is empty, so the redstone signal on, which means the cart will go straight past here once it's emptied itself out. So you see it's going to have some stuff in there, and it has. So we'll come back when that's about ready. What I've done downstairs here is I made a thermal expansion steam engine, and I didn't actually know it needed water as well, so I've borrowed the aqueous accumulator from my smoothstone production there, because we don't need that to be there all the time. So I'll just put the aqueous accumulator in there for now. Use some gold waterproof pipe, which is just golden pipe when cooked cactus, uses waterproofing. And I'm using some charcoal, and that's starting to get me a nice and quickly. That's pretty quick, isn't it? It's starting to get me a nice stock of wood, and it's also making me So with this stuff, compressed sawdust. Now, it's only made one, which is weird. Why you only made one? I have to set that up for it to make another one. Looks like it. Okay, that's weird. So, I'll be feeding that. I don't think this auto ejects. I think I need to pipe this out of here. I'll be feeding that into a powered furnace. Weird. Yeah. I'll be feeding that into a powered furnace here, which will turn this into charcoal. You just cook this into charcoal, and we can use the charcoal to power the boiler as well if we want to. So once this chest is full, I'll probably put that block there and start warming this guy up. And that's just going to keep running. So we've got extra buffers here. We've got this as a buffer, which is cool, and then the actual cart itself will become a buffer. So that'll store everything. And of course, at the minute, this is empty, so it's just going backwards and forwards. But it doesn't hurt it at all going backwards and forwards. So I can just leave that going. Excellent. Let's see if the cart should be stopped. So there's wood in there. So while there's wood in there, you see, the cart's actually stopped on this block. Even though the cart could go. Let's just give that some saplings. What's going on? Have some saplings, guy. Not having it. Weird. Don't know what's going on there. Oh, apple oak saplings, that's what's going on. Okay, that is weird. So as soon as this empties, that's the speed of the hopper, so 1 item a second. Or whatever it is. As soon as it empties, you'll see that go off again. So it's just going to keep pausing that while it empties. So it's a nice little control. That I like that. Right, let's wait for it to finish. Let's cheat. Let's cheat. So there we go. That releases it again. Off it goes for the next round. Wonderful. Where have I got them from then? Apple oak sapling. They must have picked them up. We don't want them, do we? We do not want them. So these should be normal saplings in here. So that's gone through 6 up to now, and we've got. So yeah, a stack of charcoal is going to fill that easy, isn't it? Awesome. Awesome sauce. Right. Let's get on with some IC2 stuff then while that's cooking. So if we look at our list here, I think we have automated tree farm. I think we're good with that. Compressor, extractor, and a plate bender. The first 3 things we need. Did I show you this when I updated it? Steam turbine and engines. So steam turbine for IC2, engines for MJs. Upgrade tree farm. I want to do that so I don't have to keep wasting diamonds. And then factorization processing. I'm going to be, once we've done all this bit here, we're going to be spending quite a bit of time getting that going and going well. While I'm here as well, just quickly go and show the desert temple. Done a little bit of stuff here. I've just made that nice little hole there. Rex sent me a video of his and he's done exactly the same. Put the glass in the same place. I actually did this before I saw yours, Rex, even though I've actually copied, but without knowing it. All I've done is just walled off an area on each side. I've changed the patterns to A's for Akko as well, because I'm a dick. So I'll just open the sides up. So that's just an error there. 3 chunks wide. It's a little bit more than a chunk deep. So I'll probably make it into 2 chunks deep. And we're going to build a big factory off this. And if we go down, where are we going? Up or down? No, front, that's where we're going. If we go at the front, so I've put a nice little moat around it there, just to stop mobs coming in at the sides. The little moat goes all the way around. I'll build a nice little bridge over here at some point, so there'll be a bridge from there, a nice little wooden bridge across. 2 over here somewhere, and I'll make this moat a bit bigger and a bit more like this natural pool here at some point. So there we go. Akko's Desert Factory is what this is going to be. So I'm going to try and keep the structure of the temple, but build like a modern factory around and behind it using glass dome and stuff like that. That's the plan anyway. But nothing in here yet. I was just messing around a bit while I was waiting for the stuff. Anyway, right. So IC2 then. IC2. We want a compressor, an extractor. Let's actually go this way. Let's go to IC2. Is there not I thought there might have been some sub menus there. You know, but looks like there isn't, so never mind. Let's just have a look at what we need instead then. Compressor. machine block. So each one of these is going to need a machine block in it. Plate bender. Should probably start with a plate bender first. Plate bender. Look at all the shit that needs. So that needs 2 compressors anyway. So we need to make 3 compressors. We need some pistons. They're easy enough. Some circuits. So we need some rubber for that. And this conveyor module, which is going to need an RE battery, some refined iron plates, some glass. So alright, I'll get some bits made. Once I've got quite a few of the components made, I'll come back and I'll put it all together. Here we are then, and what I got on with was I've got some more refined iron and I've got some rubber. Now the rubber, I used some more slime balls, but I didn't want to use all of them, so I've left 32 in there. And because I'm near a swamp, I actually had some IC2 rubber trees. I had 3 rubber trees here, so I made myself a tree tap and I got the wood out of them. Oops. So you said maybe you heard Funshine X talking there on my YouTube. It started up on its own. What's that about? So I planted some. So I cut them down. I managed to get 10 saplings. So I planted all these here. So now I've got rubber with this texture pack. It's not the easiest thing to see, but there we go. That's what rubber looks like on these trees. Did I catch all them? So off camera later, I'll clear all the foliage off this, so it's just some tree trunks. I can use that for rubber. Later on I may have propolis from bees, depending on how far I go into bees, which will make me rubber, but for now that should get me a bit. Now I'm not going to use that yet because I might have enough to make what I want to make here. Now while we're also here, look down here, a couple of problems there with this. One, this thing filled up, and once it was full it didn't want to make any more. So I made another hopper and put a chest there underneath. That's filling up with compressed sawdust for now. We'll turn that to charcoal later. This guy is full. This guy is full, and I used the other iron hand gate I made. I put it there on a cobble structure pipe, and I set that to space in inventory, redstone signal. So whenever there's a space in inventory, this engine will turn on. So I can prove that by if I take a stack of that out. That was quick. Take a stack of that out. There we go. See, that just turns on for a second, and then using some of the power in this while it fills that up. So I might actually run out of power doing like that. Yeah, that might not work. God, how do I get that fucking wood back now? Come here, wood. Damn it. Got a fuck about on here. So what we have got though is a full tank of wood here, so I'm going to start my boiler up. Hooray, hooray. So in it goes, and let's sling them in there as well. So that's going to start burning through this pretty quick. It should automatically pull from that chest, which it looks like it is doing, which is good. Are you pulling from there? There we go. So now, because that's got a slot empty, it's turned the engine on, and the engine should be filling that guy up again. Oh yeah, it's working fine. That's going to work fine, I think. The only thing is I hope I've got enough wood in there to warm this up. And I should have, I think. So there we go, we'll see how that goes. If it all goes tits up, I can always... Oops. If it all goes tits up, I can always do something else with that later. So let's get on with doing some IC2 stuff then. So the first thing I'm going to make is a plate bender, as I said. Plate bender needs a couple of compressors, so we need 2 machine blocks and 2 electronic circuits for that. We need 2 electronic circuits for this, so there's 4 electronic circuits. And we need 2 for that, so we need 6 electronic circuits straight out the bat. So there's all that rubber gone, pretty much. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's just have a check what we can make electronic circuits out of in this. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Meant to put them there. So electronic circuits, let's just double check, because there is sometimes different pattern ways of making these. So with refined iron plate and redstone we get 1. Okay, that's just breaking sensor cards back down. do an assembly machine, it makes possibly more efficient, but we're not getting an assembly machine yet. So that's all we can do. So we need plates for this as well, which I haven't done. So it's going to cost us more. So of course, this is all, we're making a plate bending machine first because it's going to cost us less of these. It's going to cost us half the amount of refined iron once we've got there. So this is a bit of a pain in the tits needing all these. So, but if we need them, we need them. So let's just get on with it. There we go. And then redstone. Gets us all in that we need. And now I don't even think we've got enough. Ah, right. So the machine blocks. If you look at the machine blocks we need, not in there. Back one. Machine blocks that we need, we can use machine frames. Machine frames use steel. They use 4 steel and 1 gold. If we're making refined iron for a normal machine block, it takes 16 refined iron, so it's actually cheaper using steel. So I'm going to make them with steel. And I think I need 5 in total, don't I? But I'll make 4 for now. So there's that bit done. Oops, what have we done? Not enough steel? Oh, there we go. Right, so there's that bit. So 2 compressors, smooth stone, and we're actually making 3 compressors, aren't we? Because I might as well make the other one we need while we're doing it. No, we're not. We want to make sure we've got enough circuits first, don't we? Let's just make 2. 2 automatic compressors, and then we need 4 pistons. So for that, wood, I should have maybe made the pistons off camera. Iron, I'm getting low on iron. So I'm getting low on iron. I've got loads of iron in there that I need to manually grind. So I'm not actually getting low. I added the piston into this because it's one that you make a lot of. That's not wood, that's slabs. Cool. That's wood. There we go. 1, 2, 3, and I think I've got a sticky one there that I might as well use. Yep, let's just get rid of that one. There. They go there and there. And oops, not made this bit first. Let's make this bit first, don't we? 2 circuits, RE battery, 3 glass. Everything's a chore. And I ain't got enough copper cable. So I ain't got enough rubber. So I need to cut the camera again, make a bit more rubber. I'll be back when that's done. So I got my rubber, just use a little bit more, use the stuff that I got while I was up there showing you it. And now we need some more tin plates. This should be the last thing we need to make with the steel hammer. The last manual plates we need to make anyway. Because we are pretty close to making our plate bender. Just one of them I need, isn't it? Just one, yeah. 3 refined iron plates, I kept them on purpose, there they are. And 2 of these guys, and 3 bits of glass. Gets us our conveyor module. We're there. I think we're there. 2 of them, that was it, yeah, and 2 of them. Yay, plate bending machine. Awesome, so there we go. Now these guys, actually, I've put cable there, but let's put the plate bender there for now. I put cable there, but these, they have this setting, which I think it means it'll share power with the machine next to it. It's pretty cool. It's also got an auto eject setting. So I believe these 2 are. One of them's auto eject, one of them's power share. So I have to have a little mess around with that. But now we've got them, we can actually bend plates in there, not have to use the hammer, and not use double the amount with the hammer, which is the best thing. The best thing we could have done with that. So now we need to make a compressor, and that needs more rubber as well. Cost, doesn't it? God's sake. Could have actually used them. So yeah, compressor and an extractor. So we've got our machine frames. Both are going to need a circuit, aren't they? Compressor. Now we're making that one first. Then you can turn that one into the other one. That's the standard IC2 one. It makes you make the GregTech one first, and you can just shapeless craft that into the IC2 one. So I'll give the GregTech one a try. Yeah, so that needs a circuit, and extractors I think is the same. Extractor. So that's the same look, automatic extractor. And that's just a circuit and machine thing too. So yeah, I need to make 2 more circuits, and we'll come back and get them made, and then we're kind of on our way with IC2 stuff. How's this doing? Not transferring quick enough is all it's doing. You an issue? Yeah, that's gone through them quick, hasn't it? Christ. So that stack of wood there only got it up to 78 degrees. I'll have to see if this is maintaining temperature. If it's not, if it's still going up, let's go as quick as it can, isn't it? Poor little guy. See if this is still going up. If it's going up, I'll come back and check in a bit. Then we can leave it like this, even though it's going to use miles more. Take miles more time than it would if we had more stock. I'll see what I should do. I should just use a bit of charcoal just to help it on its way. I've only got a bit, but that's not going to last at all, is it? Right, so that's not ideal. That is not ideal at all. See how quick that goes. That's going to burn through really quick. It's going to 79, I think that was before I put that in, so I think it's going up. So it is manning it. But that's still full, so that's still manning it. We can't actually see the barrel because of the engine, which is a shame. What was in there, barrel? Can't actually see how much is in that, so that's an issue. If you right click on the barrel, it shows you. Can I right click on that barrel? No. Just can't get the edge of it because of the engine. Well, we'll see how we go. I may have to turn this off. I may have to make that into a bigger chest and make all this into planks before we actually turn it on. The other thing, of course, is I could make all this into planks and keep throwing them in manually. But that's not ideal either. Anyway, I'll get some more circuits made so we can make our extractor and our compressor, and then we're on our way with IC2. Okay, made my next bit then. Made my next electronic circuit, which I used a plate bender to bend the refined iron for. Hooray! So there's our plate bender in action. Now, I made a little bit more copper cable. I only made enough for one circuit. Then I realised when I took these two out, I actually had enough anyway, so I didn't actually need to make another one. Never mind. So now we need... What do we need? We need 4 of these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4. That gets us 4 of them. This is bad, isn't it? Let's chuck them on the floor. And pick them back up. There we go. Easy enough. Machine frame and electronic circuit. Gets an automatic extractor. Wonderful. So this should power from that, if my understanding is correct. How can I tell? There's no way of telling. I suppose the only way of telling is to put some sticky resin in there. I've got a bit there, I've got a bit there. So is that the wrong way, right way? Well, that don't work, does it? Maybe my understanding of it is completely wrong. Both up. Both down. Looks like my understanding is wrong then, so let's old school it, and there's a bit of copper cable there. So now it works. That's fine. So I'll put that back as well. Fuck you, cobble. So now we can get 3 rubber per sticky resin, which is good for making our other compressor, which is going to need more rubber. Nice and slow, but it doesn't matter because it's quick enough. Oh, this is going up down here. I'm about to go AFK for an hour or so and watch the MotoGP. So this is going up. It's up to 87. That one thing of charcoal may have helped that. And to make sure that don't run out. And to make sure this don't run out. So I brought that block there, and you can see that there is still full of oak wood. that's still full of wood, and there's still quite a lot of wood in there, so that's all good. So I need to make a bit more charcoal to make sure the tree farm itself don't run out, and this guy don't run out. But I think it's still going up, so it's not very efficient, but it's working. That's what counts. Honest. So more rubber, excellent. So there and there. More refined iron. Another electronic circuit, wonderful. Machine block. And the stone gets to our compressor. So now we can make rubber efficiently. We can make iron blocks and stuff, which is what we need to be able to make for making a steam turbine. As it's steel block we need to make, but we can make blocks anyway, so that's good. So we're doing all right. We are doing all right. So yeah, I'm going to cut the camera there. I'm going to come back in about an hour, see if this has gone tits up or not, and then I'll probably wrap the video up. But I'll see how long the video is as well. See you then. Okay, then I am back, and the video is over 40 minutes, so I'm going to be stopping it very shortly. I turned the server off while I was away because I wanted to keep this. Now this is at 100 degrees. It's just gone over 101. You see there, which is now producing steam. So rather than put more charcoal into this guy, we've got a free source of energy here. I say free. We've got a constant source of energy here with the steam that this is now producing. So what I need to make is a steam engine to utilise that. So we're going to end up with about 10 of these probably eventually. But to start off with, I think I need 2 of them. What? Wood full. So I'll quickly make 1 engine, and our first bit of conductive pipe. 2 of them. 2 of them. Now let's just double check this. Industrial steam engine takes 3 steel plates, steel gears, piston and glass. It's easy enough. We should have some steel plates left. We've got 2, so we need 1 more. So now we can create steel plates in the plate bender. Wonderful. And while that's doing, we can create 2 steel gears, get our steel plate out of there, excellent. Create a piston in there, also excellent. All we need now is a bit of glass, which should be in there. Yep, excellent again. And we've got a steam engine, excellent. And then wooden transport pipe, and a golden transport pipe. Let's go with gold for now. And 2 bits of redstone is going to let us make a wooden conductive pipe with 32 MJ capacity, and a golden transport pipe with 256 MJ capacity. Excellent. So now I am going to stop you, sir. So what do we want to do with this then? We're going to want the engine to be there. Is that correct? I want to think. I'm going to want the engine to be there. I want my wooden pipe to be coming off the engine there. I need to wrench that round the other way. So I've even got a wrench that works for this. Now the only wrench I've got so far is this IC2 wrench. It says it works as a Railcraft wrench, so that's good. So we can use that. Does that work as one? I don't think so. So this is quickly wearing out. We want that to be that way, we want that to be that way. Turn. Why are you not turn? That should be facing that. Why is it not? You're a Railcraft wrench. Turn the right way. It's just opening the inventory. Let's try just placing that. Now that there's a wooden pipe there. See if that works for me. If that's worked. Weird. So that stopped. Let's break that then. Things are all going wrong. That can go there. That should start putting power into there now. and as long as there's space in there, that'll work. We don't actually need that anymore though, because the way these pipes work, that's always going to be getting steam. It doesn't actually waste any steam. We can get rid of this now, so I can break that. Because we no longer need this water source here, because of course the steam engine just needs steam. It does need the redstone signal though, idiot, which I've just turned off. Quickly grab its redstone, grab a lever. Give that a redstone signal. And there we go, I'm going to wrap the episode up with producing power through steam here, so I no longer need to create. There we go, that'll be working. Yeah. So that's going to start speeding up again. We're still at 101. So what I think I'm going to do, just to give this a bit of a helping hand, once I've finished the episode, I'm going to use this steel saw. I'm going to make as much wood into planks as I can with that. Just burn through that saw, give this a little bit of a head start. I've also, you may have noticed, I pulled all the saplings out of here and threw them in there, just because I've got no real need for saplings yet. Later on I may make some biofuel forestry stuff, but for now I've got no use for saplings, so I just binned them, and hopefully we can keep going up there. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all these guys out manually, just to give this a helping hand, and like so, turn them into as many logs as I can. Come on, logs, and then throw them in there manually, just to speed it along a bit. We of course waste, we don't get the compressed sawdust from that though. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. We've got we've got potentially MJ and EU power from the boiler. We've got it automated, and the tree farm needs a little bit more work. It needs a upgraded smelter, and it needs the upgraded drill, the upgraded cutter I mean, so it doesn't always need diamonds to keep it going. But we're doing alright there, and we've got our first IC2 machines. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you join me next time, where we'll beat Greg. Cheers, bye.